All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're just gonna work with Bear again. We did a video on him recently. Actually, I think it was probably a video or two ago that we uploaded some basic obedience with him. But in this video, we're just gonna do some loose leash recalls. I've got a nice size front yard, and we're gonna do some recalls on a long line, mostly for safety. As you can see here, there's a gap at the bottom of the gate. So we don't really want the dog to be able to get out from underneath there and get into the street. So for those reasons, we'll be holding onto a long line. But aside from that, the dog's got great motivation. It probably really isn't necessary, but it's just gonna be a safety net, just in case. You never know, shit can happen. So let's go ahead and pull him out, and let's do a little bit of loose leash recalls with Bear, the English Cream Golden Retriever. All right, buddy, you ready to go? This way. Let's go. Ooh. All right, so as you can see, we got Bear here. We got a nice long line. I'm just gonna let him be free. And the big thing here is I'm gonna wait for him to not really be paying attention to me, and then I'm gonna call him, okay? Bear, come. Yes, good boy. All right, beautiful. And I'm gonna let him check out. That's it. Loose line, long line, loose leash recalls. Sorry, golly. He's anticipating. I'm gonna drop the leash because I'm not too worried about this dog. Bear, come. Yes, good boy. Great energy. This dog's got great motivation. Beautiful. So that's it. I'm just gonna ignore him. Let him check something out. Bear, come. Yes, good boy. All right. Beautiful, just like that. Just wait for him to ignore me. There's a lot of smells out here. Move back this way so we can maybe get the dog in the picture. He's watching this truck pull out next door. Bear, come. Yes, good boy. Good boy, buddy. Very nice. Beautiful. Let him scratch away real quick. Bear, come. Yes. Good job, buddy. We got a gate there so the dog can't run into the driveway. So it's a nice secure front space, actually. Bear, come. Yes. Good job, buddy. Beautiful. So just like that, right? His motivation is really nice and high, so he really does make this look good. I'd like to take all the credit for this, but a lot of this is on the dog. The dog is just really, really good. Beautiful. I'm gonna reach into the bag and just have my food ready for when I am ready to call him. Bear, come. You can see he's totally waiting right there. That's all good though, we like it. There's no problem with that at all. So, my nieces were here visiting yesterday, so there's a lot of smells for the dog to check out on the ground. Plus, it's a little windy as well, so got a lot of debris from like the neighboring trees that kind of end up like falling onto the turf and stuff like that. So a lot of enrichment smells for the dog. Now he was anticipating right there, so I'm not gonna really reward him for that. I want him to come when I call him. I don't want him to anticipate too much. Now, if this was the early phase of training, I'd probably reward that for sure. Let me get around the backside of the tripod and call the dog because he's not paying attention at the moment. Bear, come. Yes, good job, buddy. Attaboy. Very nice. We'll go back over into this open area so you can actually see the dog. Bear, come. Bear, 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 wee, wee. Yes, very nice. So he didn't actually come to me on the first cue, so I had to get more exciting for him. And we had to, change the pitch in our voice a little bit to encourage the dog to come, and that worked. So very nice. Bear, come. Yes, beautiful. All right, it's been probably about 5 or 6 minutes now, so I don't want to keep doing this until the dog says this is no fun anymore. So I'm gonna do one more good one, and then we'll probably wrap this video up. Now you can see he's not paying attention. Let me see if he's in the frame. Yeah, right there. So he's got his nose into something over there. I'm gonna go to this corner where the driveway entrance is, and I'm gonna call him from there, and then we'll wrap this up. The camera's gonna follow me. Bear, come. Yes, attaboy. So, his speed is fading a little bit. That's how we kind of know the dog is kind of getting a little tired, maybe even a little hot. It's not terribly hot out here, but, the sun can wear you down a little bit. And we don't want to lose that motivation. We don't want the dog to say I've done too much of this. I'd rather do something else. So for those reasons, we want to keep the session nice and short. And yeah, that's all we're showing you is just, loose leash recall. But I ended up dropping the leash just because I'm really confident in the dog's motivation for food and the desire to come when called. So for those reasons, I was able to drop the long line. And yeah, the session went well. I really have no complaints. The thing about these sessions and training sessions in general is try not to overdo it. A lot of people want to spend too much time training their dog. Keep your sessions nice and short, and don't do it to the point where the dog gets gorged because he's full, because you've given him too many treats. Always try to end the session on a high positive note. So anyways, enough of that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.